Apart from regular flat colors, what you can also do is utilize gradients inside of Toon Boom Storyboard Pro. So for that, I'm going to grab my brush and then I'm going to go around onto the tool properties right here. And let me just go around and increase the size of the brush. So in order to work around with the gradient, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around onto the color area right here and double click. And over here, you can see that right now, solid is selected. So if I were to select gradient right here, then you can see that I can go around, choose a color and choose a first color over here, just like this, as you can see. So first color will be blue. And over here, I can go around and choose a second color over here as well. So you can see that this is what you have. You can click in between to add in a third color over here as well and move this around however you like. And you see the gradual change in gradient. If you want to remove this, simply go around and click and drag this out and it gets removed out. You can also go around and make the middle part transparent if you want to, as you can see this like this. So now let's say I want this type of a gradient right here. So you can see that there's this gradient. So I'm just going to close this out. And while this gradient is on, let me just press the add color option. So the gradient is here. So now if I were to go around and then start drawing, you can see that it immediately replaces it out with the gradient that we just created right here. What you can also do is double click, and instead of, let's say, linear, I want radial gradient right here. So it is more radial. I'm going to close this and create a new swatch out of it. And if I were to draw out now, then you can see that it is radial gradient now, just like this. So let's say, for example, I'm going to go around and choose black color, just like this, and then go around and then draw a shape right here. I can grab my fill bucket tool and choose a gradient right here and then click right here to fill out the gradient over here as well. And wherever you click, you can see that the center point of the gradient changes out. You can go around onto the other gradient and click over here as well, just like this. As you can see, you can click around over here and then you can see that even the fill can be replaced out with different gradients. So I can go around, choose a color and fill these colors out right here, or I can go around over here and click on these gradients, as you can see. Let me just go around and fill every color with red right here. So now what is happening is that if I were to click with the gradient, you can see that only the individual layers actually change out. So if you want to, let's say, for example, mix this out. So I'm just going to go around and then mix all of these out right here, just like this, and then go around over here onto the gradient and fill. You can see that only the individual layers change out. If you want to make sure that all of them are connected, you can go around and then you can also, let's say, for example, merge these out. So I'm just going to merge the layers out right here, just like this. And I'm going to go around onto the gradient and then click. You can see that still it's not actually working around. So I'm just going to go around and say convert to bitmap layer so that it converts into one single layer right here. So now if I were to fill, you can see that the entire layers are actually connected and fills it out just like that. You can see right there. Let me just press Ctrl Z, click around over here, and you can see that the entire layer fills out. But since this is a bitmap layer now, if I were to fill this up later on, you can see that only parts get filled up right here, just like that. And that is how you can use gradients inside of Toon Boom Storyboard Pro to make your designs look much more interesting. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.